Hello, hello, hello. You're welcome to my channel. Yeah, I'm struggling with the lighting. You know, it's towards the end of October, and it's officially, cold, dark, windy. It's that time of the year in Finland where you need to do all you can. You have to be intentional about your happiness, okay? Because I won't lie to you, it's draining. It is. It's dark, it's cold, it's windy. Mm. But we thank God, okay? We've been surviving, we'll continue to survive. All you need to do if you're new here, if you're a student, I advise you to dress warm. Um, Make sure you hang out on campus more because when you're on campus, you see other students and yeah, make use of the library, make use of the restaurants in the university, and so that when you leave the house in the morning, you just come back, let's say 8 p.m. or 6 p.m. If you are not, you don't have a part-time job, then you can just freshen up, shower, and then you're off to bed. I'm just giving you a trick. That was what I did during this period because I was going crazy. It's not easy. Like if you're not in Finland, you don't understand. It's only when you're in Finland that you get it. No matter how much you explain to someone, they won't. There's no way they're gonna get it. Okay, so I'm just gonna encourage the students, new students, don't lock yourself up at home. Depression is on the high during this period. So hang out with friends, listen to music, whatever you like. Try to do that as often as possible. Okay. So now to the business of today. Someone inboxed me say like, Madam, how come you're not talking about Vamia again? What is going on? Are they not still offering admission? I'm like, okay, it's not as if I don't want to talk about Vamia, but I like to talk about Vamia when the application period is on, when it's fast approaching. And I just realized that I haven't talked about Vamia for a while because I've been talking about Vamia on my channel. I was talking about it like, when Vamia was Vamia, but now it's so competitive, like less spots for students, and everyone wants to go there because of the fees, because it's tuition free and all the like. So that's why. But Vamia is still a good choice. It's a vocational school and you get to study there for free, which is the highlight. Okay, that's the best. Okay, now there is this upcoming application if you want to become a cook or a waitress, and also with the mechanical fitter program, you'll be able to apply this time. Okay, so when is it? It starts on the 28th of November 2024, and the application period ends on the 5th of December 2024. So you know the timeline. If you're new on my channel, or if you're just hearing about Vamia for the first time, one thing I want you to know is that um there's no guarantee that the application period or the application form is going to be open right up to the 5th of December. We've had situations where the application period was closed like earlier than the stated date. So that's why I'm talking about it now. Because there are so many applicants. Everyone wants to go to Vamia, and I'm gonna give you some of the reasons. The first reason is it's tuition free. You don't need to pay anything. So there is no tuition fee, there is no registration fee, there is nothing when it comes to money, okay, in Vamia. So that's why so many people are going there. And you don't need to have previous maybe bachelor or master's degree. It's a vocational school, okay. But you need to have the Duolingo English test. That's another reason why so many people are applying. When you compare Duolingo and the International English Language Test, Duolingo is way cheaper. You can retake as many times as possible. And also, the results are published like really fast when it comes to the Ielts. So that's the second reason why so many people really want to apply to Vamia, because it's open to people from 18 years and above. There's no age limit. The only age limit is that it should be above 18 years. Varia is in Vasa. Um, Vasa is that's where I studied anyways. So it's a city that I know too well. It has a lot of international students because there's University of Vasa. There's also University of Applied Science, FAM, then Vasa, and then there's Varia and other vocational schools. So it has a lot of international students. So it's a good city. Um, there are some points that I want you to note if you're planning to apply for this cook, waitress, or mechanical filter programs. And the first thing I want you to know is that they are looking for between 20 to 25 students, which is it's reasonable. All right, that's a typical class size in Finland. So between 20 to 25 students, and like I said, make sure you have all your documents ready. Make sure you apply as soon as the application form is available. Don't say I still have till the 5th of December. You may just wake up by 30th November, it's closed. It has happened before. So prepare everything, and on that 28th, make sure you apply and submit your application. That's the first tip. The second tip is make sure you take your Duolingo test and follow the instructions from Vamia, because they have instructions how you should register on Duolingo and how they will get the results. So make sure you follow that. I'm gonna leave a link in the description box, so please make sure you check it. So follow the instructions given by Vamia, and you must have at least 85 points. I People normally come here and say, I have 80 point. Would they consider, if they say, if it's stated at 85 and above, that's it. Don't come with your height or TOEFL. That's the only language test that they consider. It's stated on their website, Duolingo test, and nothing else. So if you want to apply, make sure you register and get your Duolingo test. Is very important. The next thing I want to talk about is don't bother sending an email. I know that may sound like weird, because I always encourage you, and that's one of the reasons I don't talk about it, because they are so it's so it's there are so many students, there are so many potential applicants, like it's too much. So the best thing you do, just go to the website and follow all the instructions, because by the time you start saying I have 80 points, 84 points, I have the Ielts test, I no follow the procedure and the instructions, please. It's very important, because they have eligible applicants, so it's competitive. There is no entrance exam. You don't have to pay fees, you don't have to pay registration fee, and one more thing, there is no motivation letter in this application. So when I talk about following the rules when it comes to applying, it means these are the things they consider. There is no motivation letter. All you need to do is have your Duolingo test ready, have your upper secondary school or whatever. If you already have a bachelor's degree, you can include it if asked on the application form. If you have prior knowledge or experience about the cook or waitress or mechanical engineer or whatever, if you're being asked on the application form, put it there. The thing with Vamia is have all the necessary documents, follow it, and pray, because you may say I have everything, everything, I have it, why didn't they take me? Like they have a lot of applicants, so they scrutinize it. Just follow the instructions and apply and pray about it. So there's no motivation letter. You don't have to go and start looking for how to write motivation letter. When it comes to this one, there's no motivation letter. And the there is enough time as well for you to apply for your residence permit if taken. So because um, school resumes that's autumn 2025, so you have enough time. The other thing I'll advise is for you to have your bank account open and just get ready with things. Like I said, for you to move to Finland as a vocational student, and that's not paying anything, no fees. I think that's it's great because you focus on your studies, and also even if you're working, it's just for your upkeep, which is not going to take more than 500 euros a month if you're living alone. So it's a big deal if you're not paying fees, if um, you're not paying for anything, then that's great, and it's a vocational school. Um, so please, I'll advise you to take your time, go through Vamia's website. They have a lot of information, and I realized that their website have been updated, and they have like explicit information. So they are just it's just like, don't do this, make sure you do it this way, don't do it this way, because we won't accept it. So there's no reason to beat around the bush. Okay, you just have to follow the instructions that we are giving you and apply. And if you are applying with the information that there will be so many applicants, why don't you be careful and make sure you follow the information that is on the website? Okay, so the link will be in the description box. I'll advise you to go to Vamia's website and follow all the instructions that have been given on this website, because it's very important if you really want to move here or come to like through Vamia's vocational school. All right. There are so many of you saying you've been applying, you meet all the requirements, and they didn't take you. It's competitive. I understand it's competitive. It's not easy, but I won't discourage you. You need to keep trying. Okay. You're not paying any application fee. All you need is to do the Duolingo test. That's the only area where you're gonna spend money, and it's not as high to where you're gonna pay, that huge sum of money. So you can give it a try. Okay. So I hope this was helpful, and I wish you all the best. Put in the effort, and by the grace of God, who knows, maybe this year is your year. Okay. All right, so make sure you like this video, share with your friends, and do well to subscribe if you're new here. I'll be giving updates about upcoming applications. As we all know, we are approaching that period, the peak period of admission, ongoing applications from universities, and then in early January we are going to go to University of Applied Science. So universities will be opening their applications for master's programs, and once it's November, most of the universities in Finland already opened their applications. So stay tuned to my channel. I'm gonna make sure I bring you all the vital information that you need on your study in Finland journey. So do well to comment below. Which university are you looking at? Because if you really want to apply, you should already know your universities and programs. Very important. If you haven't done your assignment, go to study info and start looking at programs and potential universities. Okay. All right, thank you so much, and see you when next you see me. God bless you.